What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slackerz. Got some more interesting news, tidbits, speculation, if you will, about the future of what we're calling, I guess, the new DLC for Smash Bros. So, this is, again, from Push Dustin, the dude who translated the Sakurai Famitsu column, who always does that. So, if you want to check it out, and seriously, I urge you guys check this stuff out. There's some very good translations. There's some good finds. It's a very good read. There's always all sorts of interesting stuff that keeps popping up. And got two little very interesting sorts of tidbits and news. So I'll leave the link to Push Dustin's Twitter down in the comments. Again, even if you don't follow him, go ahead, read it. There's some good stuff in there. So first up is, I guess, Sakurai just reaffirming to the fans that anime characters, they're not going to happen. All right, here's again, translation from the Famitsu column. Sakurai said this. I get all these kind of requests from abroad, like, where's my beloved Iron Man? Which, by the way, I'm sure, I'm not saying Sakurai's lying about that by any means, but I have not once ever seen somebody request Iron Man. I'm sure somebody maybe sent him an email or something like, hey, can we get Iron Man? I'm sure it's probably happened, but personally, I've never seen Iron Man, so that one was a bit strange. But continuing with the quote, where's my beloved Iron Man? Or where's my beloved Goku? Yeah, that's a big topic. However, basically, Smash Bros. Will only have content from video games in it. So, there you go. Anime characters, sounds like that's not happening. Just a reaffirmation of that thing, because people are still, hey, there's no problem with supporting a character. There's no problem with that whatsoever. It's just, all right, Sakurai just laid it out to us. It ain't gonna happen, so I mean, take it how you want. Sad times for some people, yes, but at the same time, it's kind of like, all right, we have known this, and yeah, it's honestly, it's probably the way it was going, and yeah, here it is again. But I see people bringing up stuff all the time like, well, Sakurai said Ridley was too big to be in Smash Bros. Yeah, Sakurai said that in previous installments of the game. He didn't say that during the exact game that the character comes out in. So, you know, a past argument doesn't, you know, it doesn't make any sense for something that he's currently working on. And since he's currently working on DLC, he's practically telling you anime characters are not happening for DLC. It's just not going to happen. Smash, they have to have content from video games in it. Pretty simple. There you go. So, pretty interesting right there. So, that's a big one. But I think the bigger one that maybe most of you are here for, this little tweet right here. Now, before I get into that real quick, we all remember this quote from the Banjo presentation. We will bring more game worlds together. Sakurai said that. And a lot of people are like, all right, cool, more third-party characters. Well, now that that Famitsu column has been translated, we got this right here. Sakurai has constantly talked about how Smash has broken records with the number of collaborations. You know, all the third-party characters. Recently, Banjo, Dragon Quest, Persona, we have Final Fantasy, Sonic, the Mega Man franchise, Pac-Man, Street Fighter. You guys know the third parties that are in. So, such a huge collaboration. Even first parties coming together. It's not, you know, it's not something you see every day. So, you know, Mario and Legend of Zelda and Pokemon and Kirby all in the same game. That doesn't happen too often. So, it's really cool, you know, collaborations. I think that's one thing everybody truly loves about Smash Bros. Just all these different universes coming together in one spot and just having fun with it. But the rest of this. So basically, this means, and this is a bit of speculation, but since Sakurai keeps talking about, you know, the record and the number of collaborations and how he wants to keep improving and potentially, I guess, kind of break his own record in a way. This means that it's reasonable to think that more third parties are coming via DLC. Now, first and foremost, obviously, everybody's expecting more third parties to come. Now, does that mean that every character that we get for the rest of Smash Ultimate DLC lifecycle, does that mean they're all going to be third parties? No, there's no confirmation of that. Can I pause this? Yeah, there we go. That's driving me crazy for some reason. But no, it is not a confirmation that every character, not every character is going to be third party. All right, so there's still hope for first party characters. Some of those that like potentially maybe Spirit to get upgraded to playable status, maybe an assist trophy, something like that. Just first party characters in general. There's still hope for us. There's still hope for people that are believing in that stuff. So, again, any assist trophies like, well, Luigi, I'm trying to think of first party. Isaac, potentially. Some of the bigger spirits going around right now, like third party. I guess those are third party. But just anything really is on the table. Again, the big thing, it obviously was reasonable to think we're getting new DLC. Obviously, we know we're getting more DLC, and it was pretty reasonable to expect that there's going to be new third party characters. And with the other quote Sakurai had, that they're aiming to please the fan, they're aiming to satisfy the fans. There's a ton of characters that are third parties that have never been in Smash Bros. There's never been any sort of representation ever. And, so characters such as, Sora, Kingdom Hearts, been pretty big. Crash Bandicoot is absolutely big as well. So, hey, look, there's two franchises right there. Resident Evil is another one. So I'm just, I'm not going to list out all these, but there's so many different third-party franchises that are extremely popular around the world, not just in one specific region. So not just Japan, not just America, not just Europe, but, multiple regions. So like Crash, Sora's big in all three. Sora's big in all three regions. Crash, according to some of the recent polls, will take it, even if it was a very small portion. It's still something to think about, but Crash was up there in terms of popularity for the United States and in Europe. So, hey, two of the biggest regions in the world are wanting a certain character. All three of the biggest regions are wanting another character in Sora. So, yes, obviously we're going to expect third-party characters, but keep the hope alive. First parties could still happen. I think that is one thing people are still hoping for, honestly, myself included. I really would like to see another first part, even if it's not an assist trophy promotion, even if it's not a spirit upgrade to playable character, even if it's nobody. Obviously, it'd have to be nobody that's represented in Smash Bros. But just a first party character in the Smash Bros. Fighter Pass, I'm all for it. Big things going around. Obviously, Gen 8 Pokemon, or potentially like Fire Emblem Three Houses rep, because we don't have Fire Emblem Three Houses. Even though I guess that's kind of under the... that doesn't matter. That argument doesn't matter. It would be a new character. It would be a first-party character. So a lot of us want to see it. It could happen. There's hope. That's what I'm saying. So got some pretty interesting stuff here. Again, I will leave the link to Push Dustin's Twitter in the comments. Seriously, read what this dude posts. He's got some good stuff. He lives in Japan, so I think he really does understand Japanese. Otherwise, how would he be able to translate it? Google Translate. Yeah, I'm not gonna count that one too much. But yeah, so good reads. Check out the stuff. I'll leave the link to both these specific tweets in the comment section, so then you can just go from there and find Push Dustin's actual Twitter. It's not that hard. Just click on his name and boom, there it pops up. Very simple. But there you go. Some interesting stuff. Again, no anime characters. Sakurai, again, is reaffirming that. And that matters because he's in the mindset of right now. Right now, there's not going to be anime characters for DLC. Maybe somehow that gets changed in a future game. Maybe, but that's for a later discussion. Down the road. That's for later. And then, obviously, the other big one. More third parties are most likely, and again with New World, so something that's not represented, but still some pretty interesting stuff here. Definitely had to get home. What time is it? 11:31. I literally got home from work about 15 minutes ago, and I had to make a video on this because I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was at least helpful for some people. So some people don't go on Twitter. Some people don't know this sort of stuff. That's why I'm out here. That's why I'll do something like this for you guys. So, yeah. Let me know if you guys are a bit maybe upset. I just want one of the picks to at least be okay, sure. But let me know, are you guys? I've seen a couple people online saying that they're a bit upset that, oh great, it's just gonna be more third-party characters. I mean, I get the argument to an extent because this started as a Nintendo All-Star game with just a few guest characters, and now it's like every DLC is a guest character for a third party besides Mewtwo, Roy, and Lucas, right? And Piranha Plant. But I'm just saying, And Corn. And Corn was first party. Yeah, that's true. But there's a lot of third parties that have been getting added. And again, I'm all for third parties, and a lot of you are as well. If they got good history, they're popular, moveset works, style-wise they work in Smash Bros., we're all good with it. So I'm not against third parties by any means. But at the same time, you still got a lot of first party characters that are, that should be definitely have consideration, especially DLC. And just on the fact that we could think that the next Smash Bros. Game won't come out until the next Nintendo console, which could be like 6 to 8, 9 years or something like that. That's crazy right there. So, I mean, if they're gonna go big on this one, just come on, you got to have some first party in there somewhere, right? I hope. A lot of fans hope. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Is this good news for you? Is it bad news? I think it's good news. I mean, sure, some people that were hoping for some anime characters, such as Goku, not going to happen. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Sakurai said it. He's the one working on the game after all. What he says goes, unless Nintendo overrides him for some reason or another. But anyway, yeah, no anime characters, and most likely majority of the DLCs sounds like it could be third party. So that is it. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Links are in the description. Check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed. If I didn't just say that, I probably did. Anyway, that is it. Peace out, everybody.